Have more time to have their say on the proposed changes to the Land Expropriation Bill. Parliament extended the deadline to the 29th of this month after calls for more time. NGO Dear South Africa is one of the civil society groups that have been pushing for this. The organization's Managing Director Rob Hutchinson joins us now in the studio. Very good evening to you, Rob. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So you have said that it's upon your pointing out that Parliament's IT system was rejecting certain applications that there was a decision to make an amendment. What do you think what the pressure point specifically was for government?
Well, I think the government's been receiving a lot of requests from various other groups and political parties to extend the participation period, and rightfully so. It's government released it over December during the holiday period when not many people were paying much attention to what was going on. All those requests were denied by the committee, and the committee chairperson announced that it will go ahead, and the deadline would have been the end of January. Then we pointed out that a lot of public submissions had been rejected by Parliament's server, and that perhaps the whole participation process was now compromised because of that. 24 hours later, we received a notification from the committee saying that they'd extended it given those circumstances. It's a welcome extension.
I mean, for some people, it would have seen as a blow to participative democracy, the mere fact that you were asking people to comment on this during the holiday periods.
Well, absolutely. It's a draft amendment at this stage, which by law requires comment from public in order to shape the outcome. And people when they're on holiday don't pay attention. They're busy on social media.
They actually want to go on holiday, to be on holiday from serious issues like that. Yeah.
So extending it now outside of the holiday period is definitely welcome. People can apply their minds and provide proper input to shape it.
Let's talk about people applying their minds. Participatory democracy would need an active citizenry. Are we seeing a lot of that now as opposed to the initial interest? Yes.
There's been a definite increase in public participation on all levels from all bills. However, on this particular topic, we've actually seen a decline in participation. In the first round, Parliament says they received around 720,000 public submissions. This round, there's been less than 200,000.
What could it be as a result of?
It could be confusion within the public space as to why it's now gone out for comment yet again. There hasn't been enough communication from Parliament or the committee as to exactly what this draft bill or this draft amendment is.
So what would you be saying to South Africans is the purpose of this?
The purpose of the participation period? It's in order to shape the bill. At the moment, it's a draft amendment, and the committee has called for comments on how to implement it, how to carry it forward, what should be changed in order to address the injustices of the past.
And the reason I ask this is because if you look at some comments by people, they feel it's already a fait accompli. It doesn't really matter what they have to say. The government has already taken its decision. But how important is it that people really jot down their feelings?
It's vitally important, absolutely vitally important. This amendment is aimed at changing the Bill of Rights within the Constitution. That's a major part of the Constitution to be affected by Parliament, and it affects all South Africans. So they need to actually have their say, not just in the form of a petition, but provide their input as to why they feel this should or should not be amended.
And just in terms of non-profit organizations like yours, your role obviously in shaping our democracy, people would say you have your own agenda as NGO. Well, how do you at least encourage people to say we are here to assist you to be involved, not necessarily pushing our own point of view?
Well, that's exactly what sets our organisation apart from the others. We hold no partisan view on anything. We simply facilitate public participation on government calls for comment and amendment bills. We present ourselves as not running petitions which carry a certain objective, but our processes are open to any South African. Whether you're for or against it, you have the option to select that and provide your comment and send it forward.
All right, thank you so much for speaking to us. Rob Hutchinson is Managing Director of Dear South Africa. We're going to take a quick